Okay, so we have here another set of examples. So for these examples, let's have the distance traveled in kilometers. So now we are going to have decimal. So what are we going to do? Still, let's count the number of responses we have here. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. So therefore, our n here will be 20. So n is 20. So to determine the number of classes, what are we going to do? So the number of classes will be solved by 1 plus the logarithm of 20 all over the logarithm of 2. Therefore, 1 plus the logarithm 20. So that's 5.32. And since the number of classes should be whole number, so this one should be 5. Okay? So the number of classes that we have here will be 5. Now, how about the class width? So before the class width, let's start first with the range, wherein the range is equal to the highest value minus the lowest value. And the highest value is 20.1. The lowest is 7. So 20.1 minus 7 is equal to 13.1. Okay, and then what are we going to do with the class width? So class width is round up. So since meron tayong isang decimal dito for our answer, kapag ang sagot natin ay may isang decimal lang, so that is an exact answer plus 1 sa classes. Pero kung more than 1 decimal yung sagot natin dito, ibig sabihin, round up lang ang gagawin natin for the class width. So, that's the range over the number of classes. So, that is 13.1 all over 5. And what is 13.1 divided by 5? It's 2.62. So, mapapansin po ninyo, meron kayong dalawang decimal. So, round up lang po yan. That will be 2.7. So, yan po yung magiging class width natin. Yung idadagdag natin sa lahat ng lower limits. So, let's start with all the lower limits that we have here. So, that is 7 plus 2.7. So, 7 plus 2.7 is equal to 9.7. Plus 2.7 is equal to 12.4. Plus another 2.7 is 15.1. Another 2.7 is equal to 17.8. Okay na tayo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 lang. Ano lang ha? 5 lang yung number of classes natin. So, stop na tayo dyan. So, what will be the next one? Dito, this will be 9.6. So, with that 9.6 plus 2.7, we're going to have 12.3 plus 2.7 is 15 plus 2.7 is 17.7 and another 2.7, so that's 20.4. Okay? How about the class boundaries? What are we going to do? Diba nung una, pag whole number, minus 0.5, ngayon 0.05. So, nadagdagan lang ng 0.0. Okay? So, 7 minus 0.05 is 6.95. Then, yung upper limit plus 0.05, 9.65. 9.65 to 12.35. 12.35 to 15.35, 0.05, sorry. 15.05 to 17.75. 17.75 to 20.45. Class midpoint again. So, upper limit of that class plus the lower limit of that class divided by 2. So, 7 plus 9.6 divided by 2. So, that is 8.3. The same goes with the other one. Just add the upper and the lower limit divided by 2. So, that's 11. Next will be 13.7. The next one will be 16.4. And the last one will be 19.1. So let's start with our tally. So look for the numbers. that is within the 7 to 9.6. So this is 1, 2, dalawa. The frequency. So 9.7 to 12.3. 9.7 to 12.3. 1, 2, 3. 12.4 to 15. 1. Ay, kasama ko pala. Kanina, sorry. 12.3 pala yun. So this is 5. Thank you so much po. So 12.4 to 15. Ilan yung nasabi ko na kanina? 1, 2. Okay. The next one will be 15.1 to 17.7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then the last one, 17.8 to 20.4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Tingnan nga natin kung ang total natin ay magpapareho doon sa number of classes that we have. 2 plus 5 is 7, plus 2 is 9, plus 6 is 15, plus 5 is 20. So the number, or rather the distance traveled in kilometers, the given values are 20. So that's our total. Okay? Very good. So what should be our next one? So for the next one, we have here the exam results of one section. So, ano po yan? Our number of classes, or the n first, the number of values given is 30. So, the number of classes will be what? The 1 plus the logarithm of 30 over the logarithm of 2. So, the logarithm, so that's 5.91, round off, that's 6. Okay, so the number of classes is 6. Next, the range. So, highest value natin is 50. Tama? And then, the lowest value is 8. So, we'll have here 42. So, let's start with the class width. So, range over number of classes. So, dito, dahil whole number at saktong whole number din ang sagot natin, nang hindi pa tayo nagra-round up, then, ano ang gagawin natin? The number of classes will be affected, kaya siya magkakaroon ng plus 1. So, therefore, we are going to need 7 classes. So, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, may 7 tayo dyan. So, let's start with 8. So, ano sabi natin? Yung interval na, or yung class width natin is 7. So, plus 7 lang po natin yan. So, that's 15. Next is 22, 29, 36, 43, and 50. Next one, this will be 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, and 56. Class boundaries, dahil whole number yan, minus 0.5 lang po tayo. So that's 7.5 to 14.5. Minus 0.5 po sa lower, plus 0.5 sa upper. So 14.5 to 21.5, 21.5 to 28.5, and then 28.5 to 35.5, 35.5 to 42.5, and 42.5 to 49.5. And last but not the least, 49.5 to 56.5. Now, class midpoint again is to add the upper and the lower limit of that class, divide by 2. So this will be 11. The next one will be 18, And then 25, 32, 39, 46, and 53. How about the tally? So, 8 to 14, ilan po yung 8 to 14 natin dyan? 8 to 14, 8 to 14, 8. So, we only have 1. How about the frequency for the 15 to 21? 15 to 21, we have 1 here, 2. So, we have 2 only. How about 22 to 28? That's 1 already. 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. 29 to 35. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we only have 4. Then 36 to 42. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How about 43 to 49? 43 to 49, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ayan. So, kung papansinin po ninyo, kung hindi tayo nag-add ng classes, hindi natin mailalagay si 50. Tama po ba? So, that's why it's important na maalala nyo yung rule na yan. And then, 50 to 56, so we have 2 50s here. So, let's total this one. We have 1, 3, 8, 12, 19, 28, 30. So, N is 30. Okay, so these are just additional examples para mas mag-level up po tayo. Okay? Thank you so much po.